Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Green, Ranking Member of our Oversight Investigation Subcommittee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I thank the witnesses for appearing as well, and I thank the Ranking Member for her support of HUD. Mr. Chairman, I will style this brief statement why I oppose cutting funds to HUD. I oppose cutting funds to HUD because I have before me an article from the Huffington Post, July 11, 2014. It reads, "The $400 billion program to create a fleet of F-35 Joint Strike Fighter jets, which, as the Hill points out, is 7 years behind schedule and chronically plagued with misfortunes and incompetencies, could have housed every homeless person in the U.S. with a $600,000 home." I oppose cutting funds to HUD because we currently have a $38 billion gimmick to fund the military with a separate war account that has no cap on it. Spend as much as we like on war, but cap what we spend on peace in terms of homelessness. And why do I say peace? Because I know how we acquired HUD. HUD was not acquired easily. Unfortunately, and I don't condone what happened, but I can tell you the truth, the Watts riots influenced the creation of HUD. 6 days, 34 deaths, 1,032 injured, 4,000 people arrested, $40 million in property damage. HUD was not easily acquired. There had been an effort to do this for years in this country, and unfortunately, history records that the Watts riots influenced the creation of HUD. I know how we acquired the Fair Housing Act. It was after the demise of Dr. Martin Luther King that we were able to get the Fair Housing Act through Congress. So I'm here to protect HUD. I'm here to protect it because I know about the good that it's done. Notwithstanding all of the cuts through the years, the intelligence indicates that in the last 20 years, HUD has provided housing assistance to more than 35 million individuals. The HUD Home Program has produced nearly 1.2 million affordable housing units, almost 500,000 units for first-time home buyers. The Home Program has assisted nearly 300,000 tenants in obtaining direct rental assistance. CDBG has helped over 1.2 million low and moderate income persons. And I tell you, Mr. Chairman, that I oppose cutting HUD. I am here to hold back the rollback. And that's what I see happening. There are people of goodwill, by the way, with the best of intentions, who would roll back to a time when people were unable to get assistance with rent, unable to acquire the holistic approach that we just witnessed this morning. I was with the Honorable Maxine Waters when we were over at this location right here in this city that takes a holistic approach to dealing with housing issues, gets 25% of its funding from the federal government, has a $5 million a year budget. I want to protect that. I want to expand that. I'd like to see that become pervasive. I'd like to see it in my city. We cannot allow a program that has benefited Americans in times of need after a crisis such as what happened in '08 to be cut to the bone to the extent that it becomes ineffective. And I will yield back the balance of my time.
Time of the gentleman has expired. The chair